Explore global cultures, find unity in diversity, stories that bridge worlds and hearts. Hey guys! If you missed my last video featuring Hou-Yi, the guy who got so fed up with 10 suns and turned the sky into a fireworks show by shooting down 9 suns, you might want to check it out. This video about Chang-Er is like a sequel to that cosmic drama. Trust me, it's essential background for understanding today's tale of Chang-Er. Let's go! So, after the impressive display of taking down 9 suns, the people worshipped Hou-Yi like a celebrity. And because he was a hero and all, he naturally married a gorgeous and kind woman named Chang-Er, because who wouldn't want a nice romantic subplot? They were the power couple of the ancient world, and everyone swooned over their love. Hou-Yi spent his days teaching archery and hunting, but honestly, he was mostly busy being happily in love. And of course, where there's a legendary hero, there are always some shady characters lurking. Enter Peng Meng, a sneaky little weasel who joined Hou-Yi's students but had other plans in mind. Meanwhile, Chang-Er was like the sweetheart of the village. Always helping the poor, baking cookies for the neighbors. Okay, maybe not cookies, but you get the idea, and just being all around lovable. But things took a wild turn one day when Hou-Yi decided to pop over to Mount Kunlun for a little R&R and some wisdom hunting with his friends. There, he bumped into none other than the Queen Mother of the West. No biggie, just a divine being strolling by. She handed Hou-Yi an immortality pill like it was a breath mint and said, "Plus, you can float up to heaven and become a deity. No expiration date." Now, Hou-Yi loved his wife, like, really loved her. So instead of downing the pill like a champ, he thought, I'm not ready to leave my wife and do the whole floating deity thing. So, like any responsible husband, he gave it to Chang-Er for safekeeping. Chang-Er hid the pill in her fancy makeup box, thinking, what could possibly go wrong? Peng Meng, the nosy sneak that he was, saw the whole thing and immediately started plotting. He wanted that pill for himself. Fast forward to the morning of the 15th day of the 8th lunar month. Hou-Yi, oblivious to the brewing chaos, heads out for a day trip with his students. Peng Meng, doing his best "no, I'm sick" act, stayed behind to execute his evil plan. That night, Peng Meng barged into Hou-Yi's house, wielding a sword, looking more dramatic than a soap opera villain. "Hand over the immortality pill," he demanded. Chang-Er, who was clearly the brains of the operation, thought, "Oh great, like I'm going to give a guy like you eternal life. Not happening." So, she did what any quick-thinking heroine would do. She kept stalling, pretending to comply while Peng Meng tore the house apart looking for the pill. Just when Peng Meng was about to find her hiding spot, change. In a moment of pure genius or panic, who knows, grabbed the pill and swallowed it herself. And whoosh, she started floating. First, she floated around the room. Then she floated out the window, across the yard, and finally up into the sky. Well, that escalated quickly. She probably thought as she drifted toward the moon. Honestly, I'd say she's the original astronaut, no NASA or SpaceX required. Hou-Yi returned home later, all set for a romantic evening with his wife, only to find her missing. Panic set in as he ran outside, and lo and behold, there she was on the moon. Yep, just hanging out, looking all moon goddessy next to a laurel tree. While a cute jade rabbit hopped around like, yeah, this is my vibe now. Hou-Yi, heartbroken and confused, started chasing the moon, calling out, "Chang-Er, Chang-Er." But for some reason, the moon was playing the worst game of keep away ever. Every time Hou-Yi ran forward, the moon would float further away. It was like the universe's cruel joke on his cardio. Realizing he wasn't going to catch up to her and probably a bit winded from all the running, Hou-Yi set up a mini shrine in his garden. He placed out all of Chang-Er's favorite snacks, honey cakes, fruits, probably some moon pies for irony, and offered them to the moon in her honor. The neighbors caught wind of this and decided it was a pretty sweet idea. Who doesn't love a reason to snack? And just like that, the tradition of the Mid-Autumn Festival was born, where people celebrate the moon and family reunions with lots of food and good vibes. So, every year on the 15th day of the 8th lunar month, families gather to gaze at the moon, snack on mooncakes, and remember how Hou-Yi, the heroic sun shooter, and his wife, Chang-Er, the accidental moon goddess, made history. And maybe, just maybe, they'll look up and spot a certain jade rabbit hopping around up there. That's the story. The end. For those celebrating the Mid-Autumn Festival, I know mooncakes are irresistible, but remember to watch out for the sugar. Happy Mooncake Festival!
Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to explore, learn, and get connected. See you in the next video.